Rubin is a former Assistant Secretary of State in the Clinton administration, joins us live in the studio. Good morning. General McChrystal's original request was for 40,000 more troops. We're hearing now that President Obama is going to ask for 30,000 more. But the other part of this story is this request for the allies to ante up 10,000 to perhaps make up the difference. Can the Obama administration prevail on these other countries to come up with 10,000?
Well, I think so. I was just in Madrid yesterday and talked to a number of different officials from European countries. And I think if the president can make this more of a NATO mission rather than an American mission with help from its friends, that it is possible to secure additional troop requirements. But it's going to have to be sold as a NATO mission and in a big way. Up till now, so far, the administration's case has been limited to al-Qaeda and the threat from 9/11 that it poses, but not so much about Taliban and the risk of the Taliban returning to power. I think that moral case of what would happen to the people of Afghanistan is something that will sell well in places like Germany and other countries, or else we're not going to be able to get those 10,000 troops.
And that won't be an easy sell necessarily, because as the support for the war has dwindled here, it's even a more precipitous drop in especially countries in Europe.
Well, I think that's right. The British government is having a difficult time getting support, and the British people are generally a fairly warrior nation, and they tend to be in all of these things. They're having a tough time, and I think that's partially because over the last year and a half through this transition from President Bush to President Obama, Afghanistan has become associated with Iraq in the minds of many Europeans, and they did not support the war in Iraq at all. And so a distinction through a very conscious, persuasive campaign by the administration to persuade people that this is special, this is unique, would help.
And in the end of the day, can Afghanistan be secured? Is it a country that can be tamed?
Well, tamed, secured, yes. Can it be a thriving democracy? Not for a very long time. But I think we can, over a long period of time, with sufficient force and sufficient leadership, make it a place where the Taliban cannot come back and can never again put its people through that misery and allow al-Qaeda to do to us what they did on 9/11.
Jamie Rubin, thanks very much for stopping in. Have a good holiday today.
Thanks.
We appreciate it.